In the 1980s, there were two brothers who lived along the river Kenan in the Murle Hills. In those days, cattle raiding between Murle and Jie was greatly practiced. The two brothers, however, were not interested in what their age mates were doing as a way of getting wealth. Their age mates were married, but they were not, because they could not afford to pay the expected number of cows demanded for marriage in those days. The elder brother advised the younger brother to never engage in the activity of raiding, but instead suggested they should start farming as a way of earning wealth. They practiced farming and planted very many types of crops, and tobacco as well. One season their crops and tobacco did well and they harvested enough to have spare. One day the elder brother decided that they should take their tobacco to exchange for cows, and he told his brother about the decision that he had made. The brother asked him, "But how can we go to the Jie? Yet they are now fighting with our people. Will they not kill us in revenge?" The elder brother told him, "God is with us, and if we have not been practicing raiding and killing, God will not allow us to be killed. We should go, and if they kill us, well and good, but if we go and come back safely, then we will be rich enough." The other brother agreed and off they went. They walked for 2 days carrying their tobacco. Just before dawn they arrived at one side of the village and hid themselves until the late hours of milking the cows. The darkness covered everything and the elder brother went slowly and quietly between the cows that were tied up. Finally he reached the place where the owner was sitting beside the fire. In that village, the entire community did not have tobacco and they were really thirsting for it. They used the stem of tobacco to smoke, but this was incapable of giving them the maximum pleasure. The owner of the cows prepared to smoke, but he forgot to bring with him the coal tongues. He went back to bring it, and the brother who was hiding came quickly and removed all that the man was going to smoke and put the real tobacco he had brought with him in its place. The owner of the cows came and put fire on his tobacco and started smoking. Immediately he realized with excitement that the smoke was not as usual, but instead it had become real tobacco. Now, he wondered, talking aloud to himself, is it God who gave me this, or has someone put it here? He enjoyed smoking and coughed several times. Finally he said, if someone has put this here and you are hiding, please come out and let me talk to you. The brother emerged from his hiding place and the Jie man asked who he was. The brother explained himself and all his problems, and why they didn't want to engage in raiding. The owner of the cows asked him to call his brother and he did. The owner of the cows then asked them not to tell anybody and advised his family to keep the secret. The following day he told the elder brother, you will go, but you have to go and wait for the cows where they usually rest after grazing. There you have to take as many cows as you can. The brothers followed the man's instructions, returned home to their place with many cows, and became richer than before. The whole village could not believe how they went to their enemies and came back without being hurt. The brothers explained how they had gone, and how they had become friendly with that well-known man. 1 year later, their Jie friends came with other youth to raid cattle and they found the home of their friends with the same cows they had been given in exchange for the tobacco. When the other youth wanted to take the cows, the Jie friends protected the brothers and told the youth, these are our friends, cows, and nobody should try to take them. The two families became good friends and paid visits to each other. This became known amongst the two communities, and the story of how it came about. And so the issue of raiding disappeared gradually over time. From those years onwards, peace among the two communities developed. Any raid committed by either side was reported immediately, and the raided cows recovered and taken back to the owners. This is why the Murle and the Jie rarely raiding one another. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, like the video and comment.